it's LANAE. You're too young. Me can broke off body, me can sit down pan it, me can skin out pan it. You don't know it's your girl LANAE, and I'm representing for Dancehall Ketch Up. Yeah, the baddest. Don't ramp with it.
Man, Ketch Up, Dancehall 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 Ketch Up. And if you're not saying Dancehall Ketch Up, move!
Welcome back to the channel, my people. You know, it's a blessing to have you here. Big up to all subscribers, to all followers, and everyone who's supporting the movement. This is Dancehall Ketch Up presenting to you Ketch Up TV. You know the pre already. We are representing the entire dancehall fraternity, spread some positive vibes and energy, and also catch up on some, you know, knowledge. And yeah, let's go. Viewers and subscribers, we are representing today straight from Berlin, from the capital city in Germany, and it's your host Jazzy from Dancehall Ketch Up, and I have none other than LANAE with me in the building.
LANAE, hey.
Hey. Coming straight from Jamaica. Actually, not really straight from Jamaica, because you've been to other places in Europe already, but welcome to Germany. Is it your first time?
It is my first time, and it's really exciting, really different, but I'm having a good time so far.
What's the major difference for you so far? What did you...
The major difference is the weather, because in Jamaica it's like scorching hot, like stinging my skin. I have to stay like in the shade a lot. But here I'm freezing. I have to have on 2 jackets. I need a scarf, I need a hat, I need gloves. So it's different that way, for real.
Get you. Yeah, let's talk a little more about you yourself. It's your first Europe tour, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, so let the people know you're an upcoming artist, an upcoming female artist from Jamaica. So give a little introduction about yourself. When did you start to sing? Was it always something that you were dreaming about? You always wanted to become a singer?
I always wanted to become a singer. When I was like growing up in Montego Bay, Jamaica, I used to sing to myself all the time. I was on the choir at church. I used to stay up like really late till 3 a.m. on my computer just singing, watching music videos, like being like completely obsessed with music, like completely obsessed. So I always knew that I wanted to do that, but never knew like how I would get there. So in 2018, my manager, Carlington Wilmoti, messaged me on Instagram, like random. He was like, hey, would you like to become an artist? I was like, what? I was like, I mean, yeah, I'm interested, but I don't know you, like, what's going on here? Yeah. And so we met up and discussed it. I was like, yeah, I'm interested. But I was going to UWI, which is like a college at the time. And I was like, I have to finish. I don't want to, you know, stop school and then, you know, have to set my thing back. So what I did was I waited a year and I got close enough to the end of school, and then I moved to a different parish in Jamaica to start working on music. And that would have been in 2019, August. So that was when I released my first song and got everything started. And here I am now.
It was in Kingston, right? Which the parish you moved to, I guess?
Yes, the parish I moved to was Kingston from Montego Bay.
Nice. Yeah, I did a little research before and kind of checked. There's not so much information as yet, but that's why we're working on here, right? But then I also got to know you were participating in Miss Jamaica, right? Yeah. So I thought this is a cool topic to kind of start a conversation. So how did that go? Was that also something that you were looking into this modeling branch, or how did that start?
I mean, that was random and natural. I was going to UWI, and a friend of mine was like, yo, you know that some ladies came up here and they were looking for candidates for Miss Universe. I really think you should enter. I'm like, no, that's stupid. I don't want to do that. That's stupid. And he was like, yo, you really need to do it. And he was like pushing me. I was like, okay, fine, I'll try out or whatever. So I tried out, and then I ended up winning the competition. I was like, oh, okay. So that was really, it was a natural like thing for me, going on stage and modeling and, you know, just being myself. It came naturally. So it was like really fun. And then I ended up winning, moving on to the national competition, which is Miss Universe Jamaica. And I made top 14 in that one. And then I did I think 1 or 2 more pageants after that, and then I went straight into music. But that was a really fun time, a really good experience. And I would encourage ladies to, like, if there's a pageant available, like, do it, because they take you to different places. You meet like the Prime Minister and people. It was really fun. They bring it all over, so it was really fun.
Yeah, it's a good exposure actually, right? Yeah. And how was your background in terms of is your family supporting you in your modeling or like music career nowadays?
I think my family are just like LANAE is gonna do what she wants to do. Because they're Christians, so they're definitely not into dancehall like at all. Like only thing plays in my house is gospel, and Gina Jennings on TV, which is a preacher, so they're not dancehall fans at all. But they're like, Lanae's gonna do what she wants to do. I love her. Like that's my best friends in my family. So nothing.
Yeah, that's nice to hear, because mostly we talk to dancers, of course, because I'm a dancer as well, so we get to talk to dancers, and it's always tricky, right, depending, as you just said, in the place and area you grow up and stuff. But that leads me to the next question, actually, perfect perfect bridge. Talking about the reasons why you actually ventured into dancehall, like you could, I mean, of course, you're Jamaican, and, you know, dancehall is the music in Jamaica, or from Jamaica, but what made you really convincing, let's say, to really say, yes, I venture into dancehall music and this is my calling? So
okay, well, I mean, like I said, ever since music has always been something I've been obsessed with, and it's just obvious, being surrounded by the culture, like it's gonna influence you. You know, you have your Sean Paul, you have your Spice, and you're like, yo, this is so nice, it's a great vibe, and it's like music is so spiritual. Like you can just feel the love and the vibe. So that was like natural for me to want to do that, because like, yo, dancehall is gonna give you that attention that you want, to, especially when you're just starting out, and maybe you can branch off into different styles. But dancehall is what I'm focusing on for sure.
Yeah, nice. How about some of your role models, some inspiration, musical-wise, but also life-wise? Give us some names.
Okay. All right, some names. Okay, I love Ariana Grande. We're gonna do international first. I love Ariana Grande. I love Nicki Minaj so bad. She's such a big inspiration of mine. Her personality, her vibe, her confidence, her music, top tier. Same with Ariana Grande. When it comes to dancehall music, Vybz Kartel, of course. He is the king of dancehall. So talented, such a good person in terms of he helps artists, and he's the biggest artist. So that's like really humbling and like appreciative. I'm really appreciative of that. Sean Paul, of course, because his flow is like out of this world. Like his vibe, the way he sounds, like I can't, like amazing. So yeah, and Shensia, that's my girl.
I was about to ask.
That's my girl. I've probably seen all of her videos on YouTube since 2017. Come right down, all her performances. I really pay attention to her, and she's a big inspiration of mine. Yeah.
Perfect. You touched again two names or two parts that I want to enter. The first one, because people were asking, how did you get this feature with Kartel? Because that's something like, oh, she's kind of new name, but she got that feature already with Kartel. So how did that happen?
So it's a big deal. My manager Carlington was, when Kartel was you know, free out on the road, he was really close with Carlington. They worked together. He had, you know, my manager had a website, and they used to work together on that, and just they were pretty close. So even afterwards, it was easy to work together because he's close with the team. So you know, it was easy to get that done.
That's natural.
And Kartel is so cool and nice and sweet, and I'm really appreciative that he gave me the opportunity.
That's nice. And then the second part was Shenseea, and you said all the videos on YouTube, which leads me to your video, one of your videos that almost hit 5 million, right? 5 million views. How does this really make you feel? Like you wake up the other day, I think it wasn't just like, you know, you wake up and there's 5 million. It was a kind of steady growth, right? But how does it really make you feel when you wake up? And maybe you compare, you know, 5 years ago you had this dream, and now you're like, wow, I'm actually touring. So how are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling really good, and I actually have my Whine video is at 17 million right now. Yes, girl. 18 million, I think. It's doing. And how I felt. How can I describe it though? It almost feels like, okay, you wish the best for the video, and you put in the work behind the scenes, and you're hoping for the best, but you don't really know what the outcome is going to be. So when you see that, like, it makes everything feel like, okay, yes, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm doing well. And it still feels like I have a lot more to do. I'm not gonna do it and be like, okay, I have 17 million, I'm good, going to sleep now. No, I still have a lot more work to do. So it feels good, but it's just a stepping stone.
For real. So now you're here in Europe, now you're in Germany. What can people or fans of you expect from your Europe tour?
I mean, you can expect vibes, you can expect fun. My personality is really bubbly. That's why I wear bright colors, pink. So you can expect just to have a really good time, a really natural vibe, and I'm really friendly. So you can come up to me, take pictures, have a conversation. I love that.
That's cool. I can actually agree, in case you don't know it, the viewers. Because we didn't know really each other, and, you know, just approaching her, and it's like, okay, now we're sitting here and having a cool chat, actually. Talking about performances, are there any rituals or kind of things that you do mostly before you start to perform in order to get to your right mindset and feeling?
I just sing my songs in my head. I don't know if that's weird, but I sing like, if you're not gonna hear me, but I'm probably like mouthing my word like, it's too young, I can't, like in my head over here. But so I just prepare myself that way, and just get myself in a good mood. I don't drink, I don't smoke before performing because I want to be like completely in like a fresh, right mind, good energy. So I'm not full of my belly. I eat some food.
Yes, please.
I have to be strong to perform.
Course.
So yeah.
Nice. When we talk about your songs and your creations, what is the story of, like, maybe behind your process? Like, do you in terms of writing songs and producing, where you get your inspirations from? How does this whole thing actually come up?
In terms of writing?
Yeah.
Writing. Okay, so like I said, Nicki Minaj, I pay attention to her.
Yeah.
Her writing skill is like impeccable. So I kind of pay attention to how she puts her punchlines together, how she switches her flows. Yeah, and that influences me like a lot. So I intentionally try to, you know, really think really hard to just not sound too simple. I want to have like a different, unique vibe. I want to switch up my flows, and it comes naturally. Like when I hear a rhythm, I already know that I love it. Then I go mash it up like easy. Like sometimes I'm in my bed sleeping, right? And then I wake up like in the like middle of the night, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I need to write a song right now. I just get on my phone, I'm just like writing with no rhythm. I'm just writing, and I go back to bed.
And next morning you wake up, oh, this is bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Are there actually any specific topics, maybe even in the future, not for now, but in the future, that you want to sing about? Like, is it sometimes, of course, now when you say, you know, you wake up in the night and it's like more like a feeling, kind of energy, but is there are topics, maybe even as a female artist, that you want to convey or like bring out in the world?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I want to send a message that, yo, be a boss girl, get your own money, have a good time, don't care about what other people have to say about you, do your thing, because at the end of the day, you have to be happy with you. So that's the message I want to send in my music.
Now we reach actually that point where we are in dancehall, which we all know, or actually the people also who know, who watching this, is a very male-dominated place. As a female and as a young female artist, I can imagine there's challenges you go through and some obstacles. What are some of them, and how do you overcome them?
I mean, for me right now, I'm blessed because since I started, I've always had my manager, Carlington, there with me every step of the way. Every studio I go to, any event, like he's there. So I'm not. He's almost like my barrier to like probably people that have negative intentions. You know how guys are. You know how guys are. So he's been like my barrier. So I'm really blessed to have that. But my advice, I guess, to persons that probably go through and don't have that barrier is to just remain strong. Know that you don't have to do certain things. You can just believe in yourself, do your thing, and don't do anything that you don't want to do. Like you don't have to do it.
Yeah, I did talk to some dancers also who turned artists and other artists as well, especially females, who say, you know, sometimes they're just shaky and it's very hard to really get through. So big up to the manager. We might get to talk to him as well. Let's see if we have the time. Tell us some of your long-term goals, some aspirations. What do you want to do in the next maybe 5 years, or where do you want to reach?
I mean, I want to be one of the biggest artists out of Jamaica. I want to just reach my full potential. I'm not going to put like a ceiling on what I'm capable of doing. Other than music, I want to go into fashion. I like clothing. I have style. I think I have style. So I want to go into clothing and swimwear, because I grew up in Montego Bay and there's beaches like galore. So I used to live at the beach basically every day. So I want to go into swimwear as well.
Nice. Tell us one of your most memorable stories or experiences in your music career that you ever came across with.
Memorable experiences. Let me think.
Something crazy or something very nice or adorable.
Memorable experience.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe. Okay. I mean, okay. So I would have to put like the last 2 shows on the list, because like I coming here, I didn't know what to expect really. I just know that like people from here are really gravitating towards me on social media. So okay, cool. I wonder what it's gonna be like when I get here. And then the 2 shows in Lyon, France, and in Strasbourg were amazing. Like the crowd was like really feeling me, and that was like a memorable experience. I never really didn't know what to expect, and I got that love. So I really appreciate that.
That's nice. So as an artist and general as a creative person, you're actually working almost every second, right? So how do you really balance, if there is any balance, between work and regular private life? How do you balance that?
I think I'm pretty good at balancing it because naturally I love to have fun, and what my work is still fun for me. So I do what I need to do, and then I go to the beach, or we have a chill weekend, or we just go to, in Jamaica, we just leave Kingston and go to Ocheria, so go to the beach, maybe go to a hotel. Like, you have to, like, balance that stuff, so you have to, you know, rejuvenate. So I'm really good at that.
Yeah, nice. All right, there was another question, but you answered it already. Hobbies and interests besides your music career. Is there anything else apart from fashion that you already said and music? Or nothing more to it?
Oh, yes, I like makeup. I do my own makeup. I do my own makeup for my music videos. I do my own makeup for my performances. So yeah, I really love that. It's fun and therapeutic. Yeah.
All right, now this is a part where we play a little game. Yeah! Nothing too crazy, but just as a little, you know, refreshment, and people get to know you better on a different level. So as you maybe know already, is a this or that game. So I basically just give you two options. And
this or that.
exactly. So we start easy and we ask coffee or tea.
I just had some coffee and it was pretty good, so I'm gonna say coffee right now.
Nice. Would you say rather ackee and saltfish or oxtail?
Ackee and saltfish. Yeah, that should taste good.
Yeah. Would you rather go to the river or to the beach?
To the beach all the way, every day.
Right. You said already you don't drink before your performances, but you might drink. So let me ask you if it's rum or Magnum for you.
Rum, definitely. Although it gives me a hangover, but it's just so good. Like, it gives you that vibe.
Yeah.
Rum.
The white rum?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Ria nephew.
Yeah. Are you more an early bird or a night owl?
I'm a night owl. I don't like to wake up early. I love to sleep like really bad.
Yeah. You had to wake up early already in that tour, and
Yes, but this is the thing. I like to like sleep, but when it's business time, I adjust. Like, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna be on time. Yeah.
Nice. Rather sweet or salty in terms of food?
Sweet. Yeah.
What is your favorite sweet or your favorite candy?
My favorite candy is maybe Now and Later or jelly beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I know that one. Cats or dogs?
I can't pick between the two because cats are so okay. Dogs are adorable, but I met a cat the other day. I named him Catfish, and he was so sweet. Like, I didn't know him, and he just run, rubbing on my legs, and you know, meow meow. It was just so cute. So I'm gonna tie those together.
All right, I'll accept that. Do you watch rather fiction or comedy movie?
I'm a movie lover, so I can't pick. I love horror. I love comedy. I love fiction. I love non-fiction, like National Geographic stuff, like documentaries. All of it.
Anything you don't like in terms of movies?
I haven't come across something I don't like yet. Oh, I do. Yeah, I don't like voiceovers. It's annoying. I don't like to see them like their mouth moving and no, I can't deal with that. I can't.
All right, noted. Text messages or phone calls?
Text messages. Please text me. Do not call my phone. Like, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna be like,
Nice. It's like you see the call and it's like,
I can't. Just text me, please.
All right, and the last one is Instagram or TikTok?
Oh my God. Okay.
You have to choose.
all right. Okay. So Instagram gave me my start. Like, Instagram really pushed me in the beginning when I just like got me popular on Instagram. So I have to pick Instagram. Like, they gave me what I have. So yeah. But TikTok is really fun.
You have any current challenge or any vibe on TikTok? I actually didn't research on that, but
we have the Reverse Me Waist. So I have my song with Conscience, Reverse Me Waist. So I just launched a challenge. So and there's like money you can win too. So you can win 70,000 JMD, or for first 70? Place, 70,000. Second place is 40,000, and third place is 10,000. And all you have to do is like have fun and dance to the song on TikTok and repost it on your Instagram, so you can tag me, and I'll post them on my page, and the person with the most likes wins.
All right, so everybody can enter, or
everybody can enter.
All right, so people, you know what to do. Okay, to close up the little session, is there any upcoming projects, any empowering messages, whatever you want to share about yourself? Of course, we're gonna display the Instagram and all the features, so you don't have to repeat them, but you can do. But yeah, tell us a little about projects and.
Well, I just dropped my EP pretty recently. It's called Dancehall Whine, and it has 6 tracks on there. I have Vybz Kartel. I have Conscience on there. So yeah, it's really, and I have Nessa Preppy from Trinidad too. So that project has been doing really well, and that's what I'm promoting on tour. So yeah, and upcoming projects, of course, I'm always working on music. So most likely I'm gonna probably drop another EP or maybe an album. You know, depends on how everything works out.
Nice. And any closing words, any motivational, if you would have the microphone and speak to all the people in the world, what would you say?
Okay. I would say don't give up, because sometimes when something really good is about to happen to you, like it gets really dark, bad things start to happen right before your big break. So just keep going and don't stop. Don't allow anyone to deter you from what you know you can achieve.
Boom! And this was our artist feature with the one and only LANAE. She actually gonna be in Europe soon again, so look out for the updates and the flyers. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's any other questions left that you want me to ask her, or, you know, in general, just feel free to drop them below this video in the comment section. Make sure you like this video, you subscribe to my channel, and yeah, have a good time. Take care of yourself and see you soon again.
It's LANAE, you're too young. Me can broke off body, me can sit down pan it, me can skin out pan it.